Well, good day, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said great. That was not a clickbait title. That is actually what this video is about. I wrote to some celebrities, whether it be directors, actors, anyone in the entertainment industry, athletes, singers, guitarists. I went on startiger.com, got, I think it's $5.95, so less than $6 a month, a subscription, which gives you access to many of the celebrities who I wrote to, their addresses that you can or that they respond to. It's also a really helpful website because it allows people like me and people that subscribe to update and say whether they got a response or if they got a response that said they expect cash or something like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. 3 weeks before I left on my last trip, 20 people a week I wrote to. So what I do for mine is I send out 8x10s. I print them from home, so I buy a 100 pack of photo paper on Amazon for about $15 or $16. Then I buy a 100 pack of these, which are cardboard mailers. I like these because they prevent your photos from getting bent. You can get 100 of these for about $33. And then I also buy a 100 pack of these, which are 9x12. Or no, these are 10x13. This is 9x12 because this needs to be able to slide into that for you to send it off. So that's basically what I do. I buy 100 of these, they're about $30. So I've shown you videos before where I've bought grab bags from companies where you get 1 to 5 autographs, and those can be anywhere from $100 to $500. So this one came in about 200 bucks to send out to 60 people. And yeah, I used the resources online. I didn't write to people only if they respond. I wrote to people that I wanted a response from, so it could be anybody. If you want to participate, go on Amazon to buy your resources. I always use, if I'm sending 1 or 2 photos, I do 3 stamps out and 3 stamps back. This should always be your return. This should always be coming back to you. So I don't ever put a return address. I put the address I want it to come to, but I don't do like a if undeliverable, because I'm hoping that they'll just keep trying my address. So if I do anything more than 2 8x10 photos, and the reason I do that, I'll use 4 stamps each way. The reason I do sometimes more than 2 is not to be greedy, but you just never know what people are willing to sign and what they won't. Like with Francis Ford Coppola, I know that he generally will sign 1 per person. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 years to get it back. But that being said, I don't know if he'll sign a photo of himself or something from his project. So I sent a photo of him and a photo of the movie poster of The Outsiders. So hope you enjoy this vlog. Let's see who wrote us back. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all. It begins right now. All right, I got a bunch in the mail, as well as a couple that I purchased online, like record CDs that you can buy and they come signed directly from the artist. So we're gonna open up a couple today. We are gonna start with this one. I actually opened this one already because I was just kind of curious as to who this envelope came from, because I had handwritten something on it. And this one was awesome. I wasn't sure if I'd get it back or not, because she's already signed for me in the past. It's Deborah Winger. This is from Forget Paris. I had sent this picture first to Billy Crystal, and Billy signed a few photos for me through the mail before his house burned down. And I love this movie, and Deborah was nice enough to sign something for me in the past, so I sent this back and was honest in the letter and say, you actually have signed stuff for me a couple months ago, but I didn't know that Billy was going to sign this for me, and I was hoping it wouldn't be a problem if maybe you wouldn't mind signing it. And she didn't even put a heart up there, which is kind of cool. I looked online. I didn't see very many that she does that too. So Deborah Winger, I love getting that one back. That is That is so cool. Especially because I would have been so bummed if she decided not to do it and Billy Crystal had already signed it. I kind of was hoping that maybe she would see that it was already signed and say, okay, I'll, why not? So this one comes to us international, has international postage, which I cannot purchase here. So when you send out ones and you're hoping for an international response, you can either send a check, because you can't send cash. If it's going to their country, they can't spend it there really unless they convert it. So either send a check or just hope that they're nice enough to cover the shipping. And on this one, they were nice enough to cover the shipping. This is from, she even sent my check back. I did in fact include a check. I will block that out, but she sent my check back to me. Sophia Loren. Oh my gosh. I am a huge fan, and a huge fan, especially of this movie. It started in Naples with Clark Gable. I planned a trip to Rome, and I was also gonna go down to Naples, and right before I left, maybe 2 days before I left on that trip, I realized that there was a movie that they had started together. I love Clark Gable, love Sophia Loren, and saw it started in Naples, and most of it takes place on Capri. So then I diverted one of my, I think like 2 days, a day and a half away from going to Naples. I still did 3 days in Naples, but I added a day and went to Capri and found all these locations and vlogged them all. So it's extra special. I even mentioned that in there, that it's extra special if she would sign these for me. So that's from It Started in Naples. This one is. So is this one, obviously. I would love to find the little kid and have him sign these if I possibly could. I think I might know his address. He still lives in Italy. I might try and send him out there. And my grumpier old men. Oh boy. No, it looks like I sent a few more. Truth be told, I wasn't sure if, when I sent these out, we had a hurricane go through, and I wasn't sure that they actually got sent out, or maybe they were damaged. So I sent another batch about 2 weeks later, and so I might get another batch back. Man, she signed, whoo, that is a lot of photos. She signed 5 photos for me. This is also from It Started in Naples. Any good image I could find from that, I did, because with this particular movie, going to the location, and actually when I got there, the grandson of the man that owned it during the filming was restoring it and turning it into an Airbnb, so he showed me around while he was working on it, so even more special. Signed it right there. So we got 1 from Sophia Loren, 2 from Sophia Loren, 3 from Sophia Loren. Maybe I can get Anne Margaret on this one. 4 and 5. Hard to find good images from this movie, but thank you, Sophia. That was out for about 9 months. So, and she wouldn't even accept my $50 check. Since I sent so many photos, I just thought, hey, maybe, I even said in there, maybe you can put it towards one of the causes that you support or a charity or something, and she still sent it back, so. See what we got here. That was a big one. I'm super excited for that. Katie was really hoping Sophia Loren would respond. This is, oh wow, Mariel Hemingway. Wow, from Star 80. I love the movie Star 80. Sadly, it's about the life of Dorothy Stratton and how she unfortunately was murdered by her psychopath, just a total horrible guy that just saw an opportunity with a beautiful girl and basically got all he could out of her, and then ran her off to where she didn't want to be around him anymore, and then he decided to kill her. So horrible, horrible story. Mariel Hemingway's sister Margot had a sad life story also, and I've done a vlog on that. So nice of Mariel Hemingway to sign this. If you've never seen Star 80 with Mariel Hemingway, with Mariel Hemingway and Eric Roberts, then go see it. Definitely good movie. And I think that's all I sent. I think I just sent one. Yep. Because that's the main one I wanted, so. I'm not always greedy. I don't always send 5. Oh, this one's coming international also. I just flipped it over. This one could only be one person. Well, I guess it could be the other Sophia Loren one, but Sophia Loren's are stamped from Geneva, and this one's stamped from Paris. So, and if it's who I think, they have beautiful handwriting. Yes, indeed. Brigitte Bardot. Look at that signature. That is a beautiful signature. I sent 2. Looks like she signed just 1. That's fine with me. I love that photo. I'm happy just to get 1. And she covered the postage. That one I had seen online. She responds pretty frequently, and people had said not to send checks because she'll just send them back. So thank you for responding. 1 is perfect. All right. This one, the person even wrote their return address from New York City, and for the name they put WA, so I know who it is. I sent this out about a year ago, and if it is who I think it is, some people hate him. I happen to think he is a filmmaking genius, and I don't care about his personal life. Let's see. Woody Allen. I think I sent 5 here as well, maybe 4. I sent that one. This one is from one of my all-time favorites. Katie and I actually just watched it. She had never seen it, so I was showing it to her. The Purple Rose of Cairo, which I have one of these also signed by Mia Farrow. So if I could just get Jeff Daniels to sign one, I'd have a good collection going. He also signed this one. This is one of my favorite images. I think that's from Take the Money and Run. Oddly, the only one he personalized just this one. Kind of strange. Usually they personalize all or none, but he actually signed all 4 that I sent, and he personalized the Purple Rose one. Wow, what a nice return. Thank you, Woody Allen. Like I said, I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love his movies, so I collect my autographs for people that are in TV and movies and things like that based on their art and not their personal life, because I know, especially in like the case like people like Michael Jackson, I knew people that knew him that didn't believe any of the accusations ever. So I always kind of feel like unless there's like definitive proof or, you know, something that is just so egregious you can't look past it or whatever, then I try not to let it affect me. This was a gift, so I don't know what this is. This was sent to my P.O. box from one of my Patreons, but the last time she sent me something, she sent me an amazing music box that played Rachmaninoff, and it's particularly the song from Somewhere in Time that I love. And so I know she has good taste. I can only imagine what this is. Have no idea. Hey, maybe it's a picture, like a signed photo of Christopher Reeve. I doubt it, but no, I think this will be really cool, whatever it is. I assume it's a photo because it was stamped photos inside. There is a letter that I will keep for myself. Oh, interesting. Wow. Signed photo from Alabama, which is cool because I have sent off, you know, obviously, you know, the drummer is kind of hard to find, I think, because he left the band early. But Randy signs now through the mail. Unfortunately, he has passed, and he kind of hit or miss. So I would love to maybe get him to sign this. Thank you so much, Rose. That is unbelievably kind of you. I will, again, like I said, I'll save the letter for me because you wrote it to me. But that is Unbelievably sweet of you. Alabama, one of the biggest bands in country history, especially in the 80s. I mean, you couldn't turn on the TV without seeing like Alabama's greatest hits being advertised. So that is special. Thank you so much, Rose. Now the last one, I mentioned that occasionally I purchase like a record or a CD that's advertised as coming signed from the artist. Now, I purchased this one about 3 days before, and I guess I may have a bad reputation now because, I just was talking about Woody Allen. This guy, I've been a longtime fan, probably my whole life. And then I ordered this CD because I couldn't believe it. It said CD. The vinyl was not signed, but the CD you could purchase signed for a limited time. I think you'd only buy 1 or 2, but I bought one. And 2 days after I placed the order, he gets accusations from housekeepers. But I pre-opened this one just in case it had my mailing address or anything. Smokey Robinson. Believe it or not, Smokey Robinson signed his new record in gold on the front of the CD, which most people never do. So I don't know. Like I said, I love Smokey Robinson. I love the songs he's written, the songs he sang. And then all these accusations came out right after I ordered it. So, oh well. I love Smokey Robinson's music, and I collect based on the art. So hope you guys enjoyed our unboxing today. I will have another one coming to you soon. Have a great night, and goodbye!
Cause there's a great spot